Russian official linked to Natalia Veselnitskaya, the Trump Tower lawyer, is dead.
Here's a summary of the article.
A Russian official accused of directing the foreign operations of Natalia Veselnitskaya, the lawyer who met senior Trump campaign officials in 2016, has plummeted to his death in a helicopter crash. Russian Deputy Attorney General Sok Albertovich Karapetyan was exposed in a Swiss court this year for a plot to enlist another nation's law enforcement official as a double agent for the Kremlin. It was Karapetyan who signed a letter from the Russian government refusing to help the U.S. in a civil case it was pursuing linked to the death of Sergei Magnitsky, a Russian lawyer who was trying to expose a $230 million fraud in Russia. Karapetyan's links to Veselnitskaya emerged this year, when a case in Switzerland exposed the pair's operation to recruit a high-level law enforcement official who was supposed to be investigating the Swiss bank accounts of Russian oligarchs and mobsters. Karapetyan telephoned the official and invited him to Moscow, where he was put up in a luxury hotel and asked to attend a meeting with Veselnitskaya. When she arranged to meet Paul Manafort, Donald Trump Jr., and Jared Kushner at the infamous Trump Tower meeting in 2016, she was offering dirt on Hillary Clinton allegedly given to her by Karapetyan's General Prosecutor's Office, according to the emails of introduction, which have since been leaked. Karapetyan and Veselnitskaya also worked together on another job linked to Magnitsky.
This post received a score of 6,919, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than Karapetyan was intimately familiar with some of the most notorious operations carried out under the orders of Vladimir Putin. He worked closely with Veselnitskaya as well as running some of Moscow's most high-profile efforts to thwart international investigations into Russia's alleged crimes. The Daily Beast reported that he was present for a meeting in Moscow where British detectives claim they were poisoned during efforts to track down the killers of Alexander Litvinenko, who died after a dose of radioactive poison in London in 2006. Assuming this helicopter accident was the Kremlin tying up a loose end, his death has a certain poetic justice.
And offers more proof that there is no honor among thieves.
That's pretty cold-blooded if it wasn't an accident and they iced a perfectly good helicopter pilot to get to Karapetyan.
So, now that I've applied for the Russian Secret Service, can I ask what retirement options are available? Many retirement option, plane crash, autoerotic asphyxiation, polonium T, we are very flexible.
Quote, it is not known why experienced pilot Stanislav Mikhnov, 54, reportedly decided to take off after nightfall in adverse conditions without authorities' approval. I don't know, maybe a 9x19mm reason? Though if you really want to go the spy novel logic route, two agents tell the official to come with them for this unauthorized helicopter flight in the middle of the night for a surprise party with lots of underage prostitutes. He knows he's gonna get whacked cause he never gets invited to these things and not through lack of trying. There is a struggle on the flight. He opts to take the sons of bitches with him and they crash.
What was most unusual about the crash is he seemed to fall on at least 16 bullets and was strangled by the seatbelt.
That's not the most unusual bit. The most unusual bit is where he dismembered himself and separated himself into 5 different garbage bags, weighted down and deposited in bodies of water. Truly unusual.
The Accidental Dexter, a classic.
They just have newsworthy figures die mysteriously in random accidents at 10 times the rate of the rest of the world and they're like, how dare you insinuate that not dictator Putin would do such a thing? Russian people online are the most blindly nationalistic and willfully ignorant of any group I've seen, and that's saying something. Can't even pretend to pay lip service to justice or ethics.
Greater than the ability of Russians to ignore this is amazing. They are constantly beaten over the head with stuff like this, their government lies to them all the time, most of them are stuck in this deluge of information, some false some true. It's a tactic by the Kremlin, I cannot remember the name, where you make your own people feel like they can't fix it by bombarding them with it.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.